I'm telling you, Seventh-day Adventists would love you.
Seventh-day Adventists does not keep God's commandments fully.
Okay, well,
They're supposed to.
this is what they believe.
But you can believe whatever you want, but if you're not following what God has outlined, you're still not going to make it in that day.
Okay, so what makes you different from me? Because I keep the commandments. I think I do anyway.
I think you keep some commandments. Like, for example, you don't kill nobody.
I don't kill nobody.
You don't steal. You pray honor your father and mother when you're young. You don't commit adultery. You don't covet, I'm guessing. So you keep some commandments. You keep, but not all of them do you keep. Which the prophets of God supposed to reveal that to you, guide you, and you're supposed to like accept it and say, okay, I never knew that, and let me change my life.
So would you consider yourself a prophet of God?
Yeah, God calls me a prophet. He told the prophets to go out into the highways and hedges and compel his people into his own. We're going to answer the question.
First Kings chapter 8 and verse 46. If they sin against thee, for there is no man that sinneth not.
So if the Israelites, if they sin against God, if all Israelites sin,
and thou be angry with them,
God was angry with us and put us into this captivity that we're in.
And deliver them to the enemy, so that they carry them away captives unto the land of the enemy.
Carry the slaves into Bermuda.
Far or near.
Far from Jerusalem or near to Jerusalem.
Verse 47. Yet if they shall bethink themselves.
But think means to remember who you are. So you ask me, what's the difference between you and I? I remembered who I was in the land of my captivity.
Okay, a lot of Christians believe that they are the chosen ones as well.
But all those scriptures, is real. They're perfectly promoted.
Because Monday to Friday, they commit sins, and then on Sunday they think they can go to church and
even Sunday is breaking God's fourth commandment. The seventh day is not on a Sunday. But that's enough. I'm going to finish this topic first, and I'll get into the other topics. Let me finish this first.
Verse 47. That if they shall bethink themselves in the land whither they were carried captive.
So that's the difference. So you got many Christians, but all of them go into slavery. That's not the person. So you don't know, but when I ask you this question about your history, did you go through this? And you say yes or you say no, I'll be able to pinpoint in the person that this relates to you. If it relates to you, you're a child of God. You're an Israelite. But if you don't relate to it, you're not an Israelite. But we're going to read it.
And make supplication unto thee in the land of unto thee in the land of them that carried them captives.
So you found out. So the reason why my ancestors suffered slavery and were still fighting for rights is because we broke God's commandments. I'm going to make supplication to the Lord. I'm going to pray to the Lord.
Saying, we have sinned.
You can acknowledge your sins.
And have done perversely. We have committed wickedness.
You can humble yourself and say, yes, I committed wickedness. I didn't know this, I didn't know that.
And so return unto thee with all their heart and with all their soul in the land of their enemies, which led them away captive.
So when the lands of our enemies that led us away captive,
and pray unto thee toward their land.
A lot of us don't even know how to pray. It's written in the Bible how you pray. You're supposed to pray towards the land, which is Israel, Jerusalem.
Which thou gavest unto their fathers, the city which thou hast chosen, and the house which I have built for thy name.
What happened after that?
Then hear thou their prayer and their supplication.
So until you do that, then the Lord will hear your prayer and your supplication,
in heaven, thy dwelling place and maintain their cause.
And then he forgive you. So, read.
Verse 50, and forgive thy people.
He's going to forgive you after you've done all this stuff. So you remember that you're an Israelite. You remember that you broke God's commandments. And you keep the commandments. You pray to the Lord. And then he then will forgive you of their sins. He will hear your prayer. So you ask the difference. That's the difference. We know who we are based on.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
The curses.
So you're telling me then that those people that are Christians that go to church every Sunday don't believe who they are?
They don't know who they are.
Whether they know who they are or not, they believe it.
Sundays, you're not supposed to worship Christ on a Sunday. Sunday
Okay,
is,
that's what you say.
no. Give me Zondervans. We're going to give you what the Bible scholars have said about Sunday.
I've heard you enough.
Well, I'm going to help you. You Exodus 24. Exodus 20 verse 8.
I've got to go right here.
Look, one more. And then that's it.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So we have to remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. What does that mean?
6 days shalt thou work. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So let's count. So he said, 6 days shall work be done.
Okay.
So that's what the biblical scholars had to say about Sunday. Read.
This is from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Sunday, the first day of the week.
So Sunday, based on what biblical scholars have said, the Sunday is the first day of the week. So let's count now. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So Sunday is the first day of the week. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's 6 days. Read.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath
Which is
of
today.
the Lord.
Read.
I'm telling you, Seventh-day Adventists would love you.
Seventh-day Adventists does not keep God's commandments fully.
Okay, well,
They're supposed to.
this is what they believe.
But you can believe whatever you want, but if you're not following what God has outlined, you're still not going to make it in that day.
Right.
You know? It's as simple as that. That's why it's up to us to bring you back to what God has outlined.
Okay, good luck in your...
So, like, for example, you shouldn't be wearing pants. You probably didn't know that, maybe you did. But according to God, that's cross-dressing. And he sees that as an abomination.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and
And this
verse
is a
5.
commandment from God. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
You see, back then, men wore pants. And there was a distinction already made. Read.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Women wearing pants is a new thing. It was just established like, in the 1800s or 1900s. God said those that cross-dress, he sees as abomination. So if you want to be in the right eyes of the Lord, or the right side of the Lord, you want to stop cross-dressing. I'm not trying to attack you or nothing, but...
No, I know. I understand.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. And finally,